Are you tired of stutters, lag spikes, high input delay, or just feeling like your PC isn't performing how it should? Whether you play Fortnite, Valorant, or just want your PC to feel snappy, then this is the only Windows tweaks guide you're gonna need in 2025. I've gone through every performance trick I've used over the years, tested by pros, shared by tech creators, and fine-tuned for real results. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys actual settings that lower your latency, boost FPS, and make your system run cleaner and faster. So if you're serious about getting the most out of your PC, then stick around till the end, because this is the guide you guys have been waiting for. Let's jump right into this. Okay, so the first tweak that we're going to be doing onto our PC is, of course, we're going to be going onto our task manager just like so. Go over to services, I'll make it full screen for you guys, and make sure to open services. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys to disable every single service. There's just one service in particular that we need to disable, and this is the worst service by far because of how much strain it puts onto your PC. So scroll down until you see the S section, and what we're looking for is CISMain. Literally simple as that, by the way. Right here we can see I have it disabled, obviously. Now if you guys are thinking, what the hell is CISMain? Obviously right here it says maintains and improves system performance over time. That's not necessarily what it actually does. What it does is right when you load your PC up, CISMain will kick into action. Now every single time you're on your PC, and let's say you load up Fortnite instantly, what CISMain does is literally in the background of your PC gets all the Fortnite files ready for you to upload. So technically it will be a couple seconds faster, but let's say normally you open up Steam then Fortnite, so obviously now in this situation the background files of Steam will be open whilst you're playing Fortnite, causing strain on your CPU and GPU, which you don't want. And this is all because of this little service right here called CISMain, one of the worst services you can probably have on. So make sure to disable this by going right click onto it, go onto properties, startup type, literally click on disabled. If you guys are already ongoing with a server status, make sure you stop it, startup type, then you go onto disable, press apply, press OK. Simple as that. That one service causes so much strain on your PC. Let's move on to our next tweak. Now moving on to our second tweak. Now this one's quite advanced, so you guys are going to have to follow along with me. Now for this tweak, by the way, what we're disabling is constantly on your PC is reporting your ping and FPS and every single thing back to the Microsoft servers. We can see this by going into task manager, go into performance, and for example right here, here's the graph constantly monitoring it, and also your Wi-Fi, by the way. Sometimes this having it on, you can cause lag spikes, so we're going to be turning this off. To do this, by the way, you're going to have to go on your keyboard and press the Windows key and R at the same time. Once you're on here, search regedit. Once you search regedit, press OK and make sure it comes up saying run as administrator. You need to press yes onto that. Once you're on that, you'll be greeted by this, and of course for you right here you'll have 4 files. What you guys need to do is follow along with me here. H key local machine, bring that folder down. Once you bring that one down, go onto system, bring that one down. Control set, bring that one down. Services, bring that one down. Then we're going to scroll down quite a bit until we see NDU right here. Make sure you click onto it just like so, and what we want to look for right here is the start button. Once you head over to start, double click onto it, the value data, you need to set it to 4. 4 is the most optimal value data you can have for your NDU. Once you press this, press OK, press apply, all that stuff, and normally you think, oh Gingy, my Wi-Fi is going to cut out. For this, it doesn't do anything to your Wi-Fi whatsoever. It just disables some background applications which you don't need, causing strain on your CPU, GPU, and most importantly, probably Wi-Fi as well. So once you do that, you can close this up. At the end of this video, for that to kick in, you are going to have to reset your PC. So make sure you reset your PC at the end of this video. Now, talking about stopping your stutters and getting lower ping, boys, I need to tell you about Gear Up Booster, and also this is a free trial in the description of my video. What this is that it's a ping optimizing app. So every time you load up Fortnite, you can have Gear Up on in the background and it will lower your ping. So if you're like me, you're playing 40 plus ping, I quickly load up Gear Up, press boost on Fortnite, and it's that simple. It finds the best servers for you to connect to, the best DNS servers for you to connect to. And if you're thinking, does this actually work? I have a video of Gear Up versus exit lag, which I went in depth on which one lowers your ping more, and Gear Up was the direct winner. So for literally free, you can download it in the description of my video. You guys have nothing to lose, so why not try it out? So many pros are doing this. I don't want you guys to be left behind. So make sure you download Gear Up from the description and get 0 ping now. Now moving on to our next tweak, we're going to be disabling your automatic Windows looking for new device drivers. Now this oftenly doesn't happen because there's not often device drivers your PC can update to, but it's constantly scanning it for in the background. And obviously you can just do it yourself if you want to upgrade your Windows. So to disable this, by the way, again, search Windows and R. This time, again, same as before, regedit. Once you do regedit, press OK, run it as administrator, then of course, same as before, you're going to be greeted by this. I'm pretty sure because you did in the previous tweak, all the folders are going to be open, so make sure you close every single one. Once you closed every single one, similar to before, HQ local machine, bring that one down. Software, bring that one down. Microsoft, bring that one down. Now this is where it gets quite untidy, so I'm going to scroll down and show you guys which one to bring down again. We're going to scroll down until it says Windows. Once you see the normal Windows, bring that one down. So there's multiple other Windows we can bring down, just the normal Windows one. Once you do this one, current version, bring that one down. Once you bring down current version, we can scroll down until we see driver searching. Driver searching, literally in the name, searching for drivers constantly in the background of your PC. So to do this, by the way, double click onto driver searching, then double click onto the search order conflict, left click, double click, just like so. Valid data is on 1 because it's automatically searching for it. Make sure you set it to 0. Now once you set it to 0, press OK, press apply, same as before. Now we're done on the registry editor, and remember at the end of this video, make sure you do restart your PC. Now moving on to our next tweak, we're going to be making sure you're on the right power plan. Now there are so many power plans you can choose from, and by far, I've tested it all out, this is by far the best one. So head over to the search bar, search edit power plan will come up, make sure you click onto that, go onto power options on the top, just like so. I'll make it full screen for you guys. Now there's multiple obviously power plans, balanced, ultimate performance, you can see how many times I've done this, high performance, endgame performance, ultimate power plan, core vise power plan. There's so many to choose from. Now the best one by far is the normal ultimate performance. Provides ultimate performance on higher end PCs. Now it's not just for higher end PCs, even if you have a low end PC, please do still have it on ultimate performance. By far brings your frames up the most. Now to get this, by the way, because some of you may not have this as a power plan, to get this is super simple to do. Head over to your search bar again, search CMD, command prompt's going to pop up, run it as administrator, click onto yes. Remember it says admin on the top left, that's when you know it's working. Now to get the line of code you have to put it into command prompt, quickly join my Discord server in the description of my YouTube video. Obviously completely free, you just have to have a Discord account. Once you join it, you're going to be in Jinchi Tweaking Army. We talk about tweaks on here and everything, and of course look how many lines of code I have here, it's crazy. But the one we're looking for is the most recent one, power config duplicate screen. Literally go onto that, Control C, we can close Discord, Control V to paste it, press enter, simple as that. Ultimate performance, you know it's worked when it says it right here. Now for some PCs, literally 1 out of 100, this may not work because that is your PC literally can't handle the ultimate performance. Now that is super unlikely. If that happens, restart your PC quickly, put in the code again, see if it works. Unfortunately, if it does not work again, it will not work for your PC. Now, once you see it says ultimate performance right here, we can go back onto our power plan, just like so, and now, simple as this, you'll have ultimate performance here. To do this, now click onto it, just like so, then go on to change plan settings, change advanced power settings, right here should say active on ultimate performance. If it does, perfectly fine, you've got it working. Restart your PC to make sure it kicks in. Once you do that, boys, that will be the end of the video. Boys, I hope you did enjoy. If you do, please do leave a like, as it means so much to me, and also do remember to subscribe if you want some of the best PC tweaks out there. But now, without further ado, I'll see you guys on further on this week.